Welcome to Samba Samba. Enjoy the video.
You start by verifying prerequisites so nothing blocks you later. Make sure your Azure Latch account has owner or contributor rights, 2FA is active, and you possess the Yukimiya item ID plus an API key. Once that's confirmed, open the Azure portal and go straight to the Latch Resource and Integrations tab. You're doing this to expose the correct endpoint and grant access. Make sure to note the resource region and endpoint URL before proceeding to configuration. Now you configure access and deploy the connector. Create a service principal with least privilege permissions specifically for Yukimiya calls so you limit blast radius. Next, in Latch, register the Yukimiya item by pasting its item ID, choosing the proper scope, and a sensible TTL to balance security and convenience. Once registered, deploy a small function or script. Use Azure Functions or a container to call the Latch API using the stored API key. This runs the handshake and retrieves the Yukimiya token. Finish by validating the token exchange and confirming Yukimiya appears in your environment. Run the flow in a staging slot, check invocation logs, and ensure tokens match expected scopes. Once validated, enable monitoring and alerts and establish a key rotation cadence. Rotate API keys every 90 days. If something fails, first inspect permissions, endpoint URL, and 2FA status. These are common culprits. If logs show permission denied, reapply the correct role to the service principal and retry the exchange.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.